It's me, Miss Avery, and I'm sure glad to see you. It's our last week in our series, and I have this super cool experiment to do with you today. All you need is warm water and a pan, some paper towels, and pretty markers. You'll go ahead and take a paper towel, you'll fold it in half, you'll draw a pretty picture on the inside, fold it over, and draw a pretty picture on the outside. Go ahead and place that in the water. Whoa, do you see how the picture shows up? Science is so cool. We end the month in Luke 15:11 through 32, when Jesus shared a parable to help people understand God's amazing grace and forgiveness. A son came to his father and asked for his share of inheritance. This broke the father's heart, but he went ahead and gave the son what he wanted. The son wasted all of the money and hit rock bottom. That's when he decided to go home to his father and ask for forgiveness. The father welcomed him home with open arms and threw him a giant party. His older brother, on the other hand, chose not to forgive and became angry with his brother. He was not only missed out on the party, but he also missed out on rebuilding a relationship with his brother. God will always forgive you. Let's give God our best and sing our worship song together.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right. It's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right. It's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, no matter what, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. Let's take 'em to the bridge. God, you're never giving up on me. God, your love is all I'll ever need. You're all that we need. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. Yes, we are. And all of the ways that you love me. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. And all of the ways that you love me. Sing it again. And all of the ways that you love me.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're talking about forgiveness, while we take a look at the story of a man who found himself far from home.
Hey,
I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian,
We're talking about forgiveness.
which is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
What's that?
I thought I tried my hand at a little sketch for today's show.
Can I see it?
It's not good.
Please, 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 please.
I mean,
It looked really good from what I saw. Can I see it?
okay.
The pig is really cute. I like it.
Can I have it back?
Yeah, of course. Oh no! I am so sorry.
Great.
Okay. What are you doing?
It's ruined.
No, you can totally save that. Make it into something cool.
You have to say that because you messed it up.
No, lots of great artists make big mistakes and use them in their artwork.
Really?
For sure. In fact, I know one of them. Her name is Whitney, and we're gonna talk to her. Right now.
Did you plan this?
Happy accident. Hey, Whitney, come on in. Hey.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Yes, you too.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you do?
Sure, I am an artist. I draw and I paint. I also do some cut paper animation. I've been drawing and painting since I was a little girl.
That's awesome. What do we have here?
Right, so I like to draw from observation. This is candy, and that I had lying around my house, and a plant, and also trees. I love drawing trees in different seasons.
These are amazing. What got you interested in art?
Well, I've always loved to draw and paint, but when I was in high school, my art teacher laughed at me because I couldn't read a ruler. And she said, "You're gonna be an art teacher," and that is exactly what I did.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I like to paint, it always turns into some unrecognizable colored blotches.
Well, I made a lot of mistakes too when I first started painting, and I still struggle with how to create what I see in my imagination.
So, what do you do with your mistakes?
Well, I like to say that I repurpose them. Take this, for example. I was using my hot glue gun, and it dripped all over this canvas I was already working on.
Honestly, it still looks pretty cool to me, but I get what you mean.
So, how will you repurpose that?
I've got a few ideas. Can I show you later?
Absolutely.
In the meantime, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in Luke. But before Luke, in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world.
But when people turned away from God, the world was broken.
God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So, at the right time, God sent a tiny baby to be born in the small town of Bethlehem. God's very own son, Jesus.
When Jesus grew up, he began to travel from town to town, teaching and healing. Often when Jesus taught, he spoke in parables or stories using everyday things to help people understand spiritual truths.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
One day, while Jesus was teaching, a group of tax collectors and others who were considered outcasts gathered around Jesus. The religious leaders were totally shocked by this.
This man welcomes sinners and riffraff.
He even eats with them.
Jesus turned to the leaders and invited them to listen too. He spoke to them in parables, or stories, one about a lost sheep and one about a lost coin. The third story was about a lost son. There once was a wealthy man who had 2 sons. The youngest son was totally fed up with living at home. He hated having to do what his dad said and trying to live up to his perfect big brother. So, he did something extreme.
Give me my share of all your money.
Now, this was really rude, but it's even worse than you might think. Usually, family money would only be passed on to children after the father died. So it's like the younger son was saying he wished his father was dead. Even though the father must have been terribly hurt, he divided up his property and gave a share of the money to the younger son.
I'm in the money. Woohoo, the sky is sunny.
The younger son took off for a faraway country. When he arrived, he started spending money like it was water. Fine clothes, awesome food, wild parties. The younger son lived it up, big time. But you can guess what happened. The money ran out. And right about that time, a famine hit. It was hard to find food, even if you did have money. The younger son was stuck. So he went to work for a pig farmer. The younger son was so desperate, he actually wanted to eat the disgusting pig scraps. The sharp hunger in his stomach woke him up.
At home, my father's servants have more than enough food to eat. But I'm dying from hunger.
The younger son started to form a plan.
I'll go home to my father. I'll say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven, and I have sinned against you. I am no longer fit to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants. Yeah, that's it.
So the younger son set off for home. He was tired and weak, and the journey seemed to take forever. But at last, he neared home.
I'm no longer fit to be called your son.
But while the son was still a long way off, his father saw him. The father's heart was filled with love. He ran to his son and threw his arms around him and kissed him.
Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer fit to be called your son.
But the father called out to the servants.
Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattest calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. This son of mine was dead, and now he is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found.
In no time at all, the younger son was dressed in fresh clothes instead of rags, and found himself the guest of honor at a feast. His head must have been spinning. But meantime, we can't forget the older brother. The whole time his kid brother was out living wild and wasting money, the older brother was working hard for their father. The older brother had been out in the field all day, so when he came home to the sounds of music and dancing, he was shocked. He called one of the servants.
What's going on?
Haven't you heard? Your brother came back. Your dad's so excited, he killed the fattest calf for a party.
What?
You should come in. Your father's looking for you.
Let me think. No.
Just think what you'd feel like if you were the older brother. This whole thing was so unfair. When the father came out and begged his older son to come in, the son let him have it.
Look, all these years, I've worked like a slave for you. I have always obeyed your orders. You never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But this son of yours wasted your money on crazy things. Now he comes home, and for him, you killed the fattest calf.
The father looked on his older son with the same love he gave his younger son.
My son, you are always with me. Everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad. This brother of yours was dead, and now he is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found.
And that's the end. Jesus didn't tell the crowd what happened next. Maybe the older brother had a change of heart and came inside to have a blast with his brother. Or maybe he held on to his anger and stayed outside, alone. The end.
Wow, there is a lot going on in that story.
Yeah, sometimes I get the younger brother. Sometimes I want to do what I want to do. But then also sometimes I feel like the older brother, and I want everything to be perfectly fair.
They both needed forgiveness.
The younger brother for being hurtful and making really poor decisions.
And the older one for being angry and bitter.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, the father forgave both his sons. He forgave the son who did big, bold, awful things, but he also forgave the son who did everything right on the outside, but had a hard, bitter heart. And God is just like that father.
God is always ready to forgive you for what you've done, no matter how big or small.
If you go on a website that your parents specifically told you is off limits.
Or you had a rotten attitude when your mom asked you to do something.
If you lie about brushing your teeth,
no matter what, you can always come back to God and know that God will forgive you.
Just like the younger son.
And the older one, too.
Knowing God will forgive you is never an excuse to try getting away with something. you will only hurt yourself and others. But you can have absolute confidence that God will always welcome you back, no matter what.
It's the most amazing news ever.
You got that right. See you next time.
Bye, Chloe. So here's the thing. God will always forgive you.
Yeah, God is like a master artist. He takes our messes and mistakes and turns them into something beautiful.
Speaking of which,
Hey there.
hey, we're so excited to see what you did with your mess up.
Well, here you go.
Wow.
I took my hot glue gun and I added more hot glue and then I turned it into flowers.
It looks like you did it on purpose.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today and showing us your process.
My pleasure. See you guys next time.
Bye, Whitney.
She really inspired me.
Hey, let's see your sketch. See how your mistake turned into something amazing?
Yeah, thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
What's your first response when someone wrongs you? Do you shout out whatever pops in your head? Hey, look where you're going! Or maybe you keep your mouth shut and just give them a glare that could wilt daisies. You might even spend your afternoon thinking up creative ways to get back at them. I could totally empty the ketchup bottle and put in hot sauce, and they'll totally burn their mouth when they eat a burger. Yeah. When you get hurt, it's really easy to hold on to the pain, sometimes for days or months or even years. You just want to see them pay for what they did. But it's like allowing a bad seed to take root. And if you don't dig out the hurt, it can turn into deeply rooted bitterness. Trouble is, holding on to pain doesn't hurt them. It hurts you. That's where forgiveness comes in. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. It is not saying that what that person did is okay, but it says that you're giving payback to God. Forgiveness is a decision and also a process. Sometimes you have to give the situation back to God over and over. But when you trust God for strength to forgive and root out bitterness, you make room for beautiful things to grow. Things like peace, joy, and compassion. And the very first step, ask God to wipe away the wrong things you've done. God will always forgive. Then you can pass that same forgiveness on to those around you. That's why forgiveness is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Okay. Oh. All right. And capture photo. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's all this?
I'm just making a stop-motion movie using cookies and candy. Just have one picture left, and it's done. Can't wait. Did it! You want to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's roll it.
Do you have any milk?
I've been working on that all morning.
All morning?
Yes! minutes.
Well, I was hungry.
You couldn't have waited just 30 minutes?
It's my basement and you don't live here.
You know what? Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hello.
I'm Brandon, he's John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Yes.
Here's the deal, friends. John messed up a project I was working on,
Hey,
and
you were pretty much already done.
You know, I really just can't today, okay? I'm just...
Okay. I'm ready. I'm saying. I'm saying. I'm so.
I'm gonna get some fresh air.
Okay. Why can't I just say I'm sick? There's got to be something around here that can help me. Where can I look for something that can help me? Is somewhere in here. Oh, maybe over here. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just said it. Whoa! How to Apologize the Right Way by Francine Nossery. That's very convenient. Okay. Okay. Looking to make the perfect apology? Well, then you've come to the right place. With my 17-step process, you'll never have to worry about being sorry again. For online consulting, please call this number. Okay. Well, 17 steps, that's a lot. Maybe I should just, okay, hold on. It's an international.
Hello, Francine here. Are you looking for Francine the florist, Francine the mortician, Francine the chiropractor, or Francine the scuba diving instructor?
Oh, I'm actually looking for Francine, who wrote How to Apologize the Right Way.
Oh, you're looking for Francine the professional apology consultant.
Yes.
Oh, please hold. Hello?
Oh, hi, is this Francine?
Yes, author of How to Apologize the Right Way. I'm a professional apology consultant.
It's perfect. My name's John, and I think I need to apologize. So, should I tell you what I did?
Oh, no. Apologizing is all about a performance. What you did or didn't do is irrelevant.
That doesn't seem right.
Ron. It is Ron, right?
John.
Precisely. I am the author of How to Apologize the Right Way, which sold over 7 copies, and only 5 of those were family members.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. So apologizing is all about the performance.
Shouldn't I just say
Silence! This is a very intricate process, Ron. Now, let me hear your best wail.
Oh,
Oh, pathetic. Louder. Louder. Not from here, from here. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm sorry.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Now we'll focus on our physical posture to apologize.
Oh.
Stand up. Yes, and lie all the way down on the table.
Oh.
Yes, snap to. Yes.
Sorry.
Now, while apologizing, you can put your head toward the ground. Yes. Now, pound the table. Pound it. Both fists. Pound the table. Very nice. Yes. Now, get on your knees and clasp your hands together. Now, beat your chest. Beat your chest. Yes. Do it. Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
Now, you can choose from a variety of those while you wail.
Oh, well, that's really helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, excellent. Now, remember that your face has to match your body.
Oh.
You can make this face. Yes, very nice. Now, the tear squeeze scrunch. Oh, you're a natural. And finally, stick out your bottom lip and raise your jaw up and down really quickly like this. Yes, excellent. Now, when you see your friend again, just put it all together and you will officially apologize. Also, if you can't squeeze out any real tears, just spray some water in your face.
I never knew apologizing was so complicated and seemingly fake.
Well, that's how you apologize the right way.
Thanks, Francine. Okay. Here we Wow, Joe!
Are you trying to say you're sorry?
Yes.
Then just say it. You don't need to put on a show.
Oh. I'm Bible story time with Kellen. Hey, Kellen.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Long day.
Oh yeah?
What? I apologize.
That wasn't an apology.
Well, I don't think it gets more real than that.
You know, let's just do the Bible story. Kellen?
Well, our story today is actually about forgiveness. And I'd love to get your help for another edition of Human Head Puppet Theater. Our story today comes from the book of Luke. Jesus sometimes told short stories called parables. A parable is a simple story that has a bigger meaning that teaches us something about God or about ourselves. Now, this story was about a father and his two sons. The older son.
I'm the older son.
And the younger son.
Yo, I'm the younger son. Hey!
Now, the younger son decided he was done living with his family. He wanted to get away, so he did something unthinkable.
Oh, man. This life is ridiculous. Sitting out here working all day for my dad. There's gotta be more to life than this. I'm done. Done! Dad! Dad! Dad!
Yes, son?
Oh, yo, I want my inheritance. I'm done with this.
Well, when I die, you'll...
No, I want it now.
Well, okay.
Oh, yeah! Look at this. Let's go dance.
Now, this had to hurt his father greatly. For a child to ask for their inheritance was almost like saying they'd rather their father be dead. But even though the father was hurt, he gave the younger son his part of the inheritance. And the younger son went off and spent the money.
Hey there, chef, bring me more. Woo, there's some more money. Bring me more. Oh, hey, excuse me, Mr. Fancy Pants Tailor Man. Can I have that fancy hat, please, with this money? Whoa! Oh, that looks good. You know what? I'll take everything you got there. Here's my money. Give me all that clothes. Oh, yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Eventually, the younger son wasted all of his money until there was nothing left.
Oh, hey! Give me another round of lobster. Huh? Looks like I'm a little short on coin. You think I can just give you an IOU? Maybe. What? Where'd all my food go? Oh, hey, wait. Oh, well, at least I got my fancy clothes. Oh, no! Oh, no! I got nothing.
The younger son had wasted his entire inheritance. And then there was a famine in the country, and there was very little food anywhere. So the younger son had to get a job feeding pigs, and he was wearing nothing but rags.
Oh, well, here you go, pig. Oh, man, I'm so hungry. Hey, pig, you think maybe you could spare some of that slop over there? I'd like... Whoa, okay. What am I doing? My father's hired servants live a better life than I do. Oh, I'll go to my father and I'll tell him, I'm sorry. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. But maybe, just maybe, you could hire me as one of your servants. It's a better life than this. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. What?
So the younger son traveled back to his father's house. He was ready to no longer be considered his father's son. But something amazing happened. As the son approached, the father saw the younger son from a distance.
My son! I'm getting closer. Welcome!
Oh, Father, I've sinned against you and against heaven. I am no longer fit to be called your son.
Bring the best robe and put it on him. Bring a ring for his finger and kill the fatted calf. Yes, that one. We are going to have a feast to celebrate. My long-lost son has come home. He was lost, but now he is found.
Oh, Dad.
I love your son.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
The father was so happy to see his long-lost son, he couldn't contain his joy. And he didn't make the younger son pay him back for all the mistakes he had made. However, the older son was not too happy when he found out, and he let his father know.
Dad!
Oh, yes. Son, did you hear? Come and celebrate with us.
Did I hear? Celebrate? You've got to be kidding me. I've worked for you all these years, always obeyed you. You wouldn't even give me so much as a goat to celebrate with my friend. And you kill the fatted calf for my brother who left? You throw him a party? Boo!
Oh, my son, everything I have is yours, but we have to celebrate. Your brother was dead, but now he's alive. He was lost, but now he's found.
Boo!
The end.
Great story, Kellen.
Yeah. Thanks. I love that story because no matter what we've done, God is always willing to forgive us.
Thanks, Kellen.
No problem. I'll see you next time.
It can be really hard to ask for forgiveness sometimes.
Yes, it can be.
But it's important even if it's hard. And so, Brandon, I'm sorry about eating the cookie. I could have waited, and I didn't.
It's all good. Thank you.
You know, that's got me thinking, though. Reveal the question. When is it hard to ask for forgiveness?
Yeah, saying you're sorry isn't always easy.
Yeah, but it's important in any relationship with your friends or your parents or your siblings, your teachers.
Yeah, when you've done something that breaks a rule or hurts someone, it's important to let the person know you're sorry.
Mm-hmm. And thankfully, God will always forgive us, no matter what.
And when we think about that, it's easier to forgive others like God does.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, but we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show. Do you mind if I help you make a new movie?
Oh, yeah, sure, let's do it.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right, so let's go get some cookies.
No, I have a whole box.
Oh, no, you don't.
You love me like a friend and help me through. So I will worship you in all I do. So I live my life to show that I know you're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. So I live my life to show that I know you're everything to me. You taught us a brand new way to follow you in what we do and say. Jesus, you are for us. Help us be more like you every day. Jesus, I thank you. I just want to sing. You're all that I need. You say that I mean so much to you. You love me like a friend and help me through. So I will worship you in all I do. So I live my life to show that I know you're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. So I live my life to show that I know you're everything to me. I'm gonna lift my voice to you. Jesus, you make me sing. I'm gonna live my life for you. You're everything to me. I'm gonna lift my voice to you. Jesus, you make me sing. I'm gonna live my life for you. You're everything to me. You say that I mean so much to you. You love me like a friend and help me through. So I will worship you in all I do. So I live my life to show that I know. You say that I mean so much to you. You love me like a friend and help me through. So I will worship you in all I do. So I live my life to show that I know you're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. So I live my life to show that I know you're everything to me.
That was a great lesson. Jesus' parable is such an amazing reminder of God's love. God's grace and forgiveness is so deep and so wide. When we come to God and ask for forgiveness, God is there waiting with open arms, offering unfailing love that restores the relationship we've broken. This is all possible because of Jesus. Thanks for hanging with me today, kids. We'll see you next week as we start a new series.